Welcome to another episode of Portfolio Analysis. So, as you all know, FIAs has been the driver for this market. They have been buying since long, and this week, as no surprise, they have purchased around 7,636 crores of equity. And whereas DIIs, the domestic institutional investor, are the net seller again, and they basically sold around 7,400 of 7,444 crores of equity. Nifty, this was in a range bound session, so not much action there. So the week was around the same, and Nifty made a low of 4,357 and made a high of 14,653. But overall, on the closing level, it was around at the starting level of the week, so not much week on week gain. We will discuss the week on week gain as we go at the end of the screen, but that was how the market behaved. So uh, at the moment, marking going up, I feel it's bit low. But if on the closing basis, Nifty is able to close above 14,600, then we can see the rally up to 15,000. The US dollar this week was a bit weak because next week they are coming with the stimulus package. As you know, uh, Joe Biden, the newly elected president for the United States, will take oath this week, and hopefully we will see momentum going forward as well. The let's say the interest rate going forward would still be okay, and the liquidity which FIIs have been pumping into the Indian market will continue. So I feel that the market would be a range bound, not much on the upside, but who knows, if this kind of money keep on coming, we will still drive the market. So on the overall level, I would say be cautious, hedge your positions if you are on a F1O side, but if you are investing for the long time, I think these numbers are just the number, and market will continue to perform well. If you see, the VIX India moved up from 16.33% to 24.01 level. So it's bit in a you can say, if the market is also going up, so the volatility index is bit on the higher side. So it says the market is confused at the moment where they would like to go. So let's see how the things goes. On the result front, HDFC Bank on Saturday, meaning yesterday, reported 14.36% jump in their net profit, and the net profit came out around 8,760 crore. So market was expecting a single digit number, so this is a bit surprise, and I think if bank have done good during the quarter despite of the pandemic, I think the other banks will also open positive on Monday. Let's see how it goes. So I'm quite bullish with the banks overall. As you all know, yesterday the vaccine started in India, and they inoculated around 30,000 or so doctors in India. First, the vaccine will be given to the doctors and then the general public. So this starts officially the end of the pandemic. Hopefully the vaccine works with everybody and the number of cases with coronavirus go down in the coming months. As we already discussed, that US President Joe Biden will take oath this week, and hopefully this will bring a bit stability to the US market as well. And from here on, it would be mostly the results of the company which will drive the market. There is a new IPO coming from Indian Railway Finance Corporation. Do check out the IPO if you are IPO lover, and let's see how this IPO will perform on the listing. Then moving on to the next slide, Union Bank of India. As you know that Union Bank of India last week raised around 1,000 some crores, And this works. This week they said that they will reduce the marginal cost for fund-based lending rate (MCLR) by 15 basis point and 5 basis point in the overnight and 1 month 10-year respectively. Overnight MCLR now stands at 6.60% against 6.75%, and 1 month MCLR now stand at 6.70%. So these rates are where the bank is lending the money. So if they bring this down, they will reduce their margins as such, but as the rates are going down, so they have to officially pass the RBI rate cut to the customers. On Berger Paint, the if you have seen the trend of the stock on Ticker Cape or any chart website, it has been performing under the hood this week. It was down around 4 or 5%. We will check in the end slide, but that's how the stock behaves. I'm quite bullish on the paint industry overall, so don't be afraid. But if you are a short-term trader, so I would say please hold this stock with caution. Moving on to the next stock, Britannia. So here today we are just discussing the stock which had some breaking news, or let's say some breakout. So Britannia gave a breakout this week, and I think stock gave a closing above 3600, so which is positive for the stock, and I feel that going forward it will the stock can move around 4000 levels. So how our portfolio behaved this week? If you see, CDSL was down 4.17%. DELTACORP was down around 0.94%. Abbott India was down 3.23%. Budget Paint, as we spoke earlier, was down 4.08%. Britannia was up 0.95%. WABAG was up 0.50%. Union Bank, which has been, I'm saying that this sector can perform well, was up 2.52%. ITC, which has been laggers in the past, was up 8% this week. So this shows the conviction in the stock. And REC was up 0.45%, and ATFL, the Agrotech Food Limited, was up 3.31%. Overall, our portfolio was down around 1.74%. Right, coming to the analysis for this week and how our portfolio performed this week. We were down a bit, 1927 rupees. Bit of underperformance this week compared to the Nifty, because our stocks have really performed well over the last 1 year or so. But as we have started portfolio a bit late, since these stocks are performing well, and I think they will continue to perform well in the weeks ahead, but still at the moment market participants are giving more preference to the large cap stock. Therefore, if you see, the Nifty is performing bit better than our portfolio. But who knows, if we going forward, I think that our portfolio will narrow down this gap, and who knows, our portfolio starts performing the overperforming against Nifty. But I'm quite okay with at the moment. I will not worry as such, and let's see going forward how the performance would be. And if you like me to make any video on any stock, please put your comments in the comment box. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you would like to follow all the updates coming on my channel, please hit the subscribe button, and see you next time. Thank you.